Someone is asking about your home address, and they are trying to open this. My beloved child, don't skip this. Something strange has been happening behind your back, and the signs are finally showing. There's a presence watching, studying, and quietly gathering information about you, and tonight, their curiosity will cross the line. You've been feeling it, haven't you? That soft unease when you pass by your own door, the sense that something is out of place, the faint energy that doesn't belong to you. It isn't paranoia, it's preparation. Someone has been tracing your path, asking questions that should never be asked. Stay till the end, this is not random. They're not strangers, they know someone close to you. That person leaked your location once, just to help, but it didn't stop there. It grew into a silent operation that has now reached your doorstep. Archangel Michael says, your intuition was the alarm heaven set inside you. Every chill, every glance over your shoulder was divine warning disguised as instinct. Now, you must listen, because the night ahead holds more truth than you expect. They didn't want you to notice. They wanted you to stay calm, scrolling, sleeping, unaware. But something inside you, that divine spark, refuses to rest. You can feel their movement, their shadow lingering beyond your walls. Don't look out in fear, look within. The one asking about your home is not just collecting an address, they are seeking an entry into your peace, your safety, your destiny. Their curiosity has motives that the light of heaven will soon expose. You may remember a name that recently popped up again, someone from months ago who once tried to reconnect. They're part of this chain. They pretended to care, but their real goal was information. Every word, every "how are you living now," was data disguised as affection. Stay with me and don't blink. Archangel Michael stands between your threshold and their intent. A great reversal is coming. The one who tried to map your life will lose direction completely. Heaven will erase the coordinates they hold about you. The moment they ask again, their own truth will betray them. Their voice will shake, their words will twist, because divine energy does not allow falsehood to rest near the chosen. You are chosen, my child, and that's why they watch. The truth is, they can't enter unless you fear them. Fear is the doorway they wait to exploit. So do not give them that satisfaction. Stand tall, breathe slow, and know the angelic fire that guards your name, your walls, and your peace. Somewhere tonight, they will realize your silence is not ignorance, it's protection. Every unanswered call, every ignored message was a shield wrapped in light. You didn't avoid them out of coldness, you were guided to stay unseen. The very thing they're chasing is already out of their reach. They want your address, but heaven changed it spiritually. No matter what they find, it won't lead them to your essence. You've already moved to higher ground, a vibration where darkness cannot survive. Archangel Michael says, you are covered. There's a new barrier forming around you, invisible but unbreakable. Even if they stand across the street, even if they whisper your name, nothing they do can cross that divine firewall. Stay till the end. Something powerful is about to unfold. By dawn, the same person who hunted your details will be the one begging for forgiveness. A truth bomb will fall in their circle, and everyone who conspired will expose each other out of fear. You will not need to fight. Heaven has taken the case into its own hands. There's an investigation happening in realms they don't understand, a celestial audit of every action they took against you. They thought no one saw them typing your name, searching your street, or tracking your patterns. But every click was recorded in divine memory. The moment they tried to cross the line, their fate began to unwind. They are now being watched by the same eyes that watch over you, only this time, it's not mercy they'll feel, it's consequence. Because you are under divine custody, and nothing unclean can enter where your spirit sleeps. So listen, don't panic, don't react. Just observe. Their curiosity will soon turn into chaos. You'll hear news, perhaps through an unexpected message or a mutual friend, revealing their sudden downfall. That's not coincidence, that's divine timing. When they fall silent, that's when you'll know heaven acted. Their devices will fail, their attempts to trace you will freeze. And you'll realize that you were never unsafe, you were just being tested for awareness. Now, breathe. You've survived every unseen threat because your protection is older than their plan. The Archangel himself has marked your home with invisible light, sealing every entry point with calm energy that no darkness can penetrate. From this day, no one will be able to reach your private space unless they come with pure intent. The veil around you will blind deceit and guide truth straight to your door. You'll see it happen, invitations, meetings, and messages will filter themselves. Stay till the end, my child. The storm outside cannot touch what's sacred inside. Every hidden scheme, every whispered betrayal, every jealous eye, it all collapses tonight. Because heaven has issued one final warning to those who crossed you. The message they sent about you has returned to them sevenfold. The question they asked about your address now echoes in their own silence, because they've lost their direction completely. And as dawn approaches, a calm light will fill your space. You'll feel it in your chest, a subtle warmth that wasn't there before. That's Archangel Michael's final seal, a divine signature that your peace is permanent. This was never just about a location. It was about power, boundaries, and energy. You have reclaimed what was always yours. And now, heaven has closed the file. Stay grounded, stay alert, but stay fearless. Because from this moment, you are unreachable to harm. The ones who tried to find you will now lose themselves in their own shadow. And when you hear your name spoken again, this time, it will be in reverence, not in schemes. Because heaven defends those who do not strike back, but stand in truth. You've been protected, my beloved. The story ends not in fear, but in victory. Because your address is no longer on earth, it's in the hands of heaven. The night is not silent anymore. There's a pulse in the air around you, an energy shift that feels like something watching, waiting, listening. But what they don't realize is that every step they take closer to you is being counted by something greater. Don't skip, my child. You are being observed not just by them, but by the realm that protects you. Their eyes may look human, but the intention behind them is darker, envy mixed with desperation. They think your home hides something valuable, but what truly glows inside those walls is your light. They wanted your peace, your privacy, your sense of safety. So they began tracing little details, the street name, the house color, the time your lights go off. It started as curiosity, then turned into obsession. But heaven has already mirrored their every move. Archangel Michael says, their curiosity will destroy their disguise. Because when the divine light scans their intention, all secrets collapse. The one asking about your address is not just a stranger, they are someone who once smiled in your face. Stay with me and listen closely. They talk sweetly in public, pretending to care, but in secret they whisper about your location to someone else. They think they're clever, but they've already been exposed in the spiritual dimension. The mask they wear is cracking. Soon, someone will accidentally mention something they shouldn't know. Like the exact place you rest or a small detail no one told them. That's when you'll understand, the betrayal came from someone you once trusted to guard your heart. The angelic realm is already spinning justice. Every time they repeat your name with bad intent, the vibration returns stronger, like an echo cutting through their own walls. They don't realize the trap they've built is closing around them. Don't react. Don't post. Don't expose. Just stay silent. Silence is your weapon, calm is your shield. Heaven's protection doesn't announce itself, it operates quietly, reversing the game before dawn. Something sacred will happen tonight. You might feel a sudden breeze, a flicker of light, or an urge to move a certain object in your home. Do it. That's not random, that's Archangel Michael sealing the final entry point of your peace. Every unseen door is being locked by unseen hands. The same forces that watched over you when you slept as a child are now guarding your present home. No curse, gossip, or malicious inquiry can break that. They may try again, using different voices, different excuses. Oh, just curious where you live now. But their tone will expose them, their words will tremble because truth cannot hide in lies. You are safe. Your home has been transformed into a field of divine protection. Even if they walk near it, they'll feel heavy, dizzy, or repelled, because their energy doesn't match the light that lives inside. Stay till the end. The one trying to open your world will soon face their own exposure. A friend will mention their name unexpectedly, or you'll overhear something that confirms it all. That moment will be your sign, the truth has surfaced. Do not seek revenge, heaven already wrote the ending. The one who plotted to invade your peace will lose access to theirs. Their mind will spiral, their plans will crumble, and the only address they'll be left with is confusion. Archangel Michael says, you are off the map. Spiritually, no one can locate you anymore. Your new position in destiny is hidden under divine encryption, only light can find light. Darkness cannot decode you. A shift is coming within 48 hours. Something in the air will feel lighter, freer, more breathable. That's when the angelic patrol around you completes its mission. Every question about your location will vanish as if erased. The watchers will grow tired, realizing that no matter how they try, they can't touch what's chosen. Their envy will dissolve into silence, and your name will no longer echo in their circles. You will notice peace returning, the quiet kind that hums through the walls and fills your chest. That's how you'll know, heaven has ended the surveillance. Your home now belongs to light again. This was never about your address, it was about territory, spiritual ground. And you, my child, just reclaimed every inch of it. From now on, No one steps into your space unless sent by truth itself. Stay still, stay grounded, and let peace reign. What was meant to harm you became your initiation. The one who tried to open your door just unlocked your divine awakening. Because your home, your energy, your heart, was never on their map. It was always protected under heaven's coordinates. The night deepens, and the truth finally begins to breathe. Somewhere in the stillness, a conversation unfolds that was never meant for your ears. Words travel through unseen threads, a voice mentioning your name, followed by a whisper of your location. But heaven intercepts every syllable before it can reach harm. Don't skip, my child. What's happening now is not chaos, it's revelation. The universe has decided that you must know who stood behind the curtain. The one asking about your address is not a stranger anymore, it's someone who once promised loyalty, yet carried envy in silence. For weeks, they observed your every move, pretending to celebrate your victories, while secretly wondering why fortune favored you. Their curiosity grew into obsession, and obsession into betrayal. Now, the mask is slipping. Archangel Michael says, "You will not have to seek proof, it will walk to you." That is heaven's justice. The one who leaked your privacy will expose themselves through their own mistake, as divine energy rearranges their words and intentions into confession. You will hear it soon. A message meant for someone else will reach you. It may sound casual, maybe even friendly, but one sentence will pierce straight to your spirit, revealing that they've been discussing you, tracing you, plotting your silence. Stay till the end. Because that very moment, the tables will turn. Heaven will pull every false thread out of your life. The chain of people that carried your information will collapse, one after another, until only truth remains standing beside you. Your spirit already knows who it is. Their presence makes you uneasy now, the sudden changes in tone, the unnecessary questions, the over-interest in details that are none of their concern. They disguise curiosity as care, but their aura gives them away. Heaven has been watching, and so have your ancestors. Every word spoken in deceit echoes differently in the realm of truth. The angels can trace sound as easily as we trace footprints. And they've already mapped the trail straight back to the source. The one who tried to open your world has forgotten, the divine realm sees everything. When they typed your name, when they whispered your address, when they smiled pretending nothing was wrong, it was all recorded beyond time. Tonight, as you rest, the reversal begins. Their lives will start to mirror their choices. Where they wished exposure upon you, exposure will meet them first. Where they desired confusion for you, they will drown in their own contradictions. Do not engage. Do not confront. Your silence now holds power unimaginable. When you refuse to feed chaos, heaven amplifies justice. Every moment of restraint becomes a sword in angelic hands. You will soon notice something strange, a sudden distance forming. The same person who once called frequently will start avoiding you. Their energy will tremble under guilt. Their silence will confess everything they tried to hide. Archangel Michael says, when guilt meets divine truth, no mask can survive. So, let it unfold naturally. Don't rush it. Divine exposure doesn't happen through confrontation, it happens through timing. Soon, you will witness the energy shift. People who once stayed quiet will suddenly start defending you. They'll bring information without being asked, proof, screenshots, words you never heard before. That's how heaven delivers truth, through unexpected voices. Stay with me and listen. Your role in this story was never victim, it was witness. You were meant to see how envy operates in the shadows, how betrayal travels through whispers. Now you know. And knowing makes you untouchable. The one who tried to expose your address will soon realize they've exposed their own. Not physically, but spiritually. The entire world they built on deceit will become transparent, visible to everyone they fooled. There will come a moment, a small one, that changes everything. You'll feel it, maybe through a text, a glance, or a sudden memory returning like lightning. That's your confirmation. That's the universe handing you the truth. After that, everything will calm. The air around you will lighten, your sleep will deepen, your thoughts will finally rest. The storm outside your home will fade, because the intruder has been found and marked by divine consequence. And when morning comes, you'll stand by your door, not in fear, but in peace. You'll realize that your home was never the target, your light was. And that light has now burned away every shadow trying to reach you. This story was never about danger, it was about awakening. You've been guided to see who truly walks with you and who only pretends. The truth hurts at first, but it frees completely. Now, stand tall, my child. You've outgrown their reach. Heaven has rewritten your coordinates. Your name, your path, your energy, all sealed in divine invisibility. No darkness can trace you anymore. Archangel Michael says, rest. The case is closed. And with those words, the final seal of protection falls gently over your home, shimmering like unseen light. Your story is safe. Your address is sacred. And your peace is permanent. The hour of revelation has arrived. The shadows that once whispered have now begun to speak louder, and heaven is finally letting the truth unfold. What was once hidden behind friendly smiles is breaking apart like glass under divine light. Don't skip this part, my child. Because the face you're about to remember, the one you least expected, is the same face that led the storm toward your peace. But what they didn't know was that your name was already marked by light before their plan began. You were never their target, you were their lesson. The heavens used you to reveal how betrayal travels under the mask of familiarity. Each question they asked, each time they tried to check in, was not curiosity, it was control disguised as concern. Archangel Michael says, tonight, all masks fall. The divine court has spoken, and the network that tried to breach your peace is now collapsing under its own lies. The one who led them is the first to feel the weight of truth. Their world is shaking now. You may sense it, a strange calm mixed with justice in the air. They're being questioned by their own people, exposed by the same voices they manipulated. What they sent out in darkness is now returning in daylight. Stay with me and breathe. Heaven is not punishing them, it's correcting the energy. Every false path they took now bends back toward them. The gossip, the plotting, the maps, the calls. Every trace they left is becoming evidence of their own intentions. You might soon hear that someone is suddenly quiet, avoiding eye contact, leaving group conversations, changing their number. That's them. Their fear is not of discovery, but of divine confrontation. Because they've realized heaven knows. The energy around your home has changed. It's softer now, lighter. The tension you once felt in the air has dissolved. That's not coincidence, that's the angels sealing your walls with radiant protection. Even sound bends away from your peace now. You may dream tonight, not a nightmare, but a vision. A face may appear, one you once trusted, standing at your door but unable to enter. Don't fear that dream, it's symbolic. It's the final barrier being formed. Heaven is closing access. Archangel Michael stands at your threshold. His sword is drawn, not for violence, but for finality. No more intrusion, no more unseen eyes. Every trace of invasion has been erased, and every watcher has been blinded by divine brilliance. The one who leaked your details thought they were clever. They believed information was power. But heaven showed them the difference. Information without purity turns into exposure. Their messages are now in the wrong hands. Someone close to them has betrayed them back. The same betrayal they planted has grown roots under their feet. What they wished upon you has now bloomed in their own life, unstoppable and public. Do not celebrate it, simply observe it. Because this is heaven's justice, not human revenge. Every time you stayed calm, every time you held your silence, you built the wall that now stands around you. That wall is made of patience, prayer, and truth. The whispers have stopped. The air is clear again. You might even notice nature responding, birds returning, wind settling, your nights finally peaceful. That's how angels announce closure.